I don't know who I am right now, but I was able to preserve my silk press with perm rods. I can't believe it. I'm so excited. I'm so happy with the results. Look at that little curl. She's so cute. Oh my gosh. Okay, I have to show you guys. You're here? Okay, thank you for coming to spend some time with me. My name is Jennifer. If you're new here, hopefully you're not. I have a feeling that we're friends already, but I am very excited that I was able to preserve my silk press. Now, mind you, I used no products and I was really nervous about that for a few reasons. So, I have really fine hair. So, I didn't want to use a product because I didn't want to use anything that would weigh my hair down. But because I live in Florida and I battle humidity 90% of the year, I felt like if I didn't use anything, that my hair it would be a curly fro by the end of the day, which wasn't the case. Spoiler alert, that was not the case. And I'm very shocked. I'm definitely going to be trying this during the summer as well, because I did try this when the temperatures were a little cooler. So I used no products. Now, if you are new here, what I would recommend is that you watch my video where I'm talking about how my hair is extremely damaged and I'm not following natural hair rules anymore, which led us to where we are now. This is that same silk press. I was able to keep this silk press in for a little under 2 weeks, which is a really big deal for me because, like I said, I have really fine hair, so my hair does get oily quickly. And I was really nervous about not being able to allow the style to last. Now, back in the day, throughout the week, if I noticed that like there was some portions of my hair that were frizzing up or didn't curl properly, I would have no problem with just grabbing that flat iron and just going to town, making sure that every strand was in, where it's supposed to be and looking good. But we're not there. We're not there yet. And honestly, as much as I said that I no longer believe that heat is the devil, I know that the overuse of heat can be. So I don't have any intentions on flat ironing like once a week. I'm still going to try to limit that when and where I can, which is what brings us to where we are now. So, like I said, I silk pressed my hair and I said, you know what? I'm not going to do the wrapping. That never really worked for me. I usually do pin curls or some type of rollers. This was my first time, at least with natural hair, rolling my hair with perm rods to preserve a silk press with no product. I know. So I'm very surprised with the results. You guys will see me removing the rollers and then just kind of, fluffing, curling, twirling, just to kind of like make some type of shape and cute style with my curls. So that's what you're seeing me do. While I'm here, I really just want to thank you all for being so supportive and so sweet on my last video where I talked about my hair damage. I was really hesitant to post that video. I thought for sure people were going to come for me like, you idiot, you follower. Why would you jump on the bandwagon anyway? That's what you get. I don't know why I thought that. No one has really like been mean to me on the internet, but I've seen how people can turn on people. So I ain't one for the drama. So I was like, I don't know if I want to necessarily take it to that point. So, in my opinion, I think that I kept it very respectful. I didn't call out anybody. I think if you are a part of the natural hair community or if you are just a black woman with natural hair and you're on YouTube, then you're going to know who I'm referring to or who I'm talking about or what quote unquote trends or practices that I was referring to. But again, I didn't mention any specifically in that video, and people already got what I was putting down. So, again, I really appreciate all of the love, all of the support, the advice. People were recommending certain channels. What's funny is all you have to do is type in like natural hair damage or, certain practices that people are following, and these channels are going to pop up. So, I love the fact that we're all on the same, we're just in sync, you know? And I welcome advice, I welcome feedback. But again, just because I'm a little hesitant with what I've been following for the past few years. And I feel like that kind of got me to this point to where my hair is damaged. I can't necessarily say that I'm just going to jump onto the the next person's advice, if that makes any sense. So I'm still following and doing what I think is best for me. But please believe when I tell you, I am so grateful for every one of you sending your love and your support and your encouragement and just reminding me and letting me know that I'm not alone in this journey. That means so much to me. I know I'm not the only one who has experienced hair damage, or some setbacks in your natural hair journey or just your hair journey in general. And I really just appreciate that. I appreciate all of the new followers that I've received. I'm really excited to bring you all some great content, just focused on the things that I'm doing to nurse my hair back to health, how I'm styling my hair, how I'm styling my children's hair. I'm very, very excited. I'm very fortunate to have a platform to where I can share this journey with you. So thank you. Roller sets, heatless curls, stretch styles, all of the fun styles I'm excited to be incorporating back into my hair care routine, the hair care routine that I have for my children. And I think that just brings me a lot of joy. I feel like my hair routine is enjoyable again, as cheesy as that sounds. I put on my lo-fi music. Sometimes I'm watching a show while I'm doing my hair. It's not a chore for me. At one point, I really hated doing my hair. I dreaded it. I dreaded having to comb through and see a lot of hair shed or hair fall. I dreaded the wash process because I knew it would take a long time. I dreaded the styling process. But I think there's a part of me now that is just excited to get to the point where I'm taking my power back. I'm doing this myself. I'm nursing my hair back to health, and I'm excited to see my growth. Not necessarily just my hair growth as far as my hair getting longer, but just my growth as far as my knowledge and how confident that I will get with styling our hair and doing what works best for us. So I know I sound like a broken record, but I really am excited. And I know that sounds very cheesy, but I just feel like I'm excited again. It really is a labor of love. I am teaching my children as I am learning myself, and I'm just happy to be back. Now, I will say, just getting back into the basis of why you're here, I'm just rambling, but again, I did use the perm rods. They were not the most comfortable to sleep with, but I've slept with more uncomfortable accessories in my hair, if that makes sense. So like magnetic rollers, for example, I will never again sleep with magnetic rollers in my hair. So the perm rods are a little smaller. Plus, I didn't have too many in my head. And I feel like I was able to kind of like get to a comfortable position to where at some point I just kind of slept. Like I forgot that I had anything in my hair and I just slept. And unfortunately, I haven't gotten to the point where I'm able to keep these cute curls without putting the rollers in every night. I tried using the rollers, and then the following night I pin curled, and of course I lost a lot of the body that I had. So I will say that if you want to keep this type of body, or the little bit of volume that I have in my hair, you'll likely have to sleep in the rollers every night. Or if you have some secret or some tips for keeping that body and keeping that volume, please let me know. Speaking of volume, I really want to invest in a really good hairspray. Not like a hairspray like that's going to freeze my hair, but just something to kind of help me keep my curls in place, maybe give me a little bit of sheen. So if you have any recommendations for that, I am open. I did go to the beauty supply store last week, and the options are endless, and I was getting overwhelmed. I almost bought, there was like a Amika hairspray. There's one for humidity, which of course I need living in Florida. And there was another one, I couldn't remember what it was for, but that's what I'm looking for now. So leave your comments and leave your suggestions below. I just love when you come spend time with me. So thank you. Thank you. If you've made it this far, you're definitely a real one. Let's stay connected. Show me some love down below. And while you're here, let me know, how are you preserving your silk presses? Have you tried perm rods, using flexi rods? Are you still wrapping? I want to know. I want to hear. All right. I love you. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.